Welcome. I'm Janice Robinson, Vice President for Diversity and Community Affairs, Associate Professor in the Higher Education Program, and I'm your TC Title IX Coordinator. As we approach the season in which we reflect and acknowledge our thankfulness, and we do have a lot to be thankful for, and we should just turn to each other and just say, I'm thankful. Go right ahead and do that. All right, there you go. I just want to thank you for attending the State of the College address. And similarly, I wanted to really express my gratitude for, and I'm thankful for being able to work with a wonderful, wonderful group of colleagues and students. And also for this opportunity to include in this year's State of the College program the presentation of the 13th Elaine Brantley Memorial Award for Community and Civility. We present this special award in the fall semester of each academic year to acknowledge the recipients, our colleagues, as models for community and civility, with hopes that their shining example will inspire us all throughout the year. This year's recipients inspire us universally just with their presence. The Elaine Brantley Award is our most important recognition of community and civility. Created to keep Elaine Brantley's memory alive and vibrant, the award recognizes and acknowledges that for 24 years, Elaine truly crossed all boundaries. She was the cashier, as many of you know, in Teachers College's cafeteria, but more poignantly, she was a friend, wise counselor, a cheerful supporter, a voice of encouragement, a smiling face for everyone. She provided sage advice to faculty, staff, and students, and embodied the genuine warmth and kinship of our community. So many of us, we do remember Elaine, and we do miss her. And for those who have come to TC during the time after Elaine's presence, please know that she was a special and charismatic force. We who remember her are grateful to have this award as a commemoration to share her spirit with you. The award upholds her legacy by saluting those who live by the same extraordinary example. Regretfully, for the first time, for those of you who've been here numerous years, we are conferring the award without the presence of Elaine Brantley's daughter, Ebony Foster, and Elaine's granddaughter, Bria Elaine Foster, who's now 9 years old. They're unable to join us this year, but will be back next year. Ebony grew up at TC, and Bria, as many of you know, has grown up before our eyes, and they are deeply a part of our community and a part of Elaine Brantley's tradition, and exemplifying Elaine's manner of embracing all as family. So I'm going to ask President Furman, and I'm going to ask our recipients. This year's recipients are Maria Czech, Wayne Judkins, and Dr. Steve Peverly. Can you please come forward? All right, all right, all right. Okay. The Elaine Brantley Memorial Award for Community and Civility seeks to recognize Teachers College employees who, by their virtue of their daily efforts, go beyond the expectations of their position, promote a sense of community, and a culture of civility at the college. The award hopes to raise the awareness of individual contributions to community, and especially civility at TC, to show appreciation for those individuals who contribute to the realization of these goals, and recognize those who excel in making Teachers College a better place to work and learn. In addition, this year we proudly announced that one of our recipients knew Elaine Brantley personally. The descriptions of the recipients in the programs that you see include many of the wonderful comments and accolades from their colleagues across the college who nominated and recommended them. So, in the words of their colleagues, I'm pleased to introduce to you this year's recipients. First, Maria Czech. All right. Maria reaches across boundaries on a daily basis, and she encourages a culture of community at TC that is positive and welcoming, just because she's Maria. We were overwhelmed to discover that not one, but two independent groups of colleagues and community members nominated Maria for this award of distinction. As an individual who shows interest in all people she encounters, and for whom it is so important for her to make the connections. Maria has helped to cultivate community on the Horace Mann floor, where she's a custodian, and is described as the mother figure on the floor. She focuses on things beyond her responsibilities, and new employees see how she behaves and can follow her excellent example. Maria dismantles barriers that are put up by the institutional environment. She's reliable and keeps her word, takes time to be present with others, and builds trust and community. Maria's genuine, contagious, and positive attitude was noted by students, faculty, and staff alike. She was described as very helpful, concerned for others' well-being, warm, caring, and one to go beyond the scope of her work to assist others. Maria's smile lights the room, and it's hard to have a bad day when working with Maria. Congratulations to Maria for the positive example she shares with us, characterizing what Elaine. Stay right there, don't go anywhere. Next is Herbert Wayne Judkins. Yay for Wayne. And even with his wrist in the bandage, I see. So Wayne Judkins is the mailroom clerk in Whittier and Lowell, and his high spirits present a great image for students. Wayne goes out of his way to provide excellent service, and he is a very wonderful first impression. For many students, he's one of the first people they meet. He becomes the face of TC for them. He treats everyone as family, and he is just a, quote, go beyond person. Wayne is very accommodating and considerate, and he is a high-spirited person who shows the important qualities of consistency and a very professional outlook about customer service. Among his special gifts, he deals with as many as 1,100 student and faculty residents, and Wayne remembers them all by name, which satisfies his goal to make everyone's life easier. We heard from both a student and a faculty member who described the admirable and exceptional individualized attention they received from Wayne when they had limited mobility due to injuries. Wayne made a special effort to deliver mail and packages to their doors when they had difficulty carrying the boxes from the mailroom. For the positive attributes of working beyond boundaries, we congratulate Wayne for exemplifying the qualities of Elaine Brantley. Last but not least, Dr. Stephen Peverly, Professor of Psychology and Education. Dr. Steve Peverly is a force in the Department of Health and Behavioral Studies and at Teachers College. He is also described as a nurturing and supportive professor who reaches out to students and staff throughout the college, as well as responding to prospective students who hope to become part of the TC community. Steve models good and civil behavior and treats everyone with respect. Among the qualities that sets Dr. Steve apart to receive this distinguished award are his thoughtfulness, kindness, and gracious attitude, always ready to assist his staff, students, and faculty. He is described as one who checks in with his staff daily and as the nicest chair to work for. He is supportive and makes you want to come to work, open quote, close quote. One person tells of how Professor Peverly would come to the office at 6 a.m. to complete his work so that he could be available to anyone who might need him later in the day. He's incredibly supportive of junior colleagues. Steve has a calm demeanor, and he actively promotes diversity in his department. Steve is described as a beautiful soul, and he celebrates his 30th year at TC. And we are proud to congratulate him for embodying the qualities that were personified in Elaine Brantley. This is now the 13th year that the award has been presented, honoring the individuals who help us remember Elaine. I would also like to recognize the past Elaine Brantley Award recipients. And we've invited them to join us. And I know some people are with us, so I'm going to ask you to stand and remain standing very quickly. In '04 was Amy Parabou. She's retired. I'm not sure if she's here. '05, Orlando Cartagena Jr. Where's Orlando? Stand up there. All right. My Mets fan. In '06, Michelle Hill, Rocky Schwartz, and Clarence Houston, who's retired. Well, I'm so worried about the Supreme Court. '07, Sarah Phillips, where are you? Stacy Thomas, stand up, please. '08, George Schuster, I saw you, stand up. Yvonne Wallace. '09, Paul Aquaro, James Rudolph, are you here? Please stand. In '10, Iraida Torres-Irazi and Eddie Friedman, retired. I don't know if he's here. '11, Virgie Morales, are you here? And Professor Aaron Pallas. And 2012, Tom Rock, I saw you. And Dr. Professor Yolandi Celia Ruiz, are you here? Stand up. 13, Jeremy Chavez, Liz Gonzalez, stand please. 14, Dennis Chambers, I don't know if we let you go from the security desk there. Akilu Gide, are you here? Great. And I know James Carney was in that year, but I understand it's his birthday today, so maybe he might not be here today. And 15, David Estrella and Josephine Takeoff. All right, very quickly. Give them a big hand, all of them a big hand. All right. These are our colleagues. All right. If you're inspired by these fine award recipients today, I want you to think about individuals who you might nominate, because we will be seeking nominations very soon, early next year. Finally, I want to offer much appreciation to the Elaine Brantley Selection Committee. It's a subcommittee of the President's Committee on Community and Diversity. Jolene Lane, Senior Director for Diversity and Community Affairs, who chaired the committee, and the committee members this year, Frederick Owitty, Rebecca Jennings, Jolene Lane, Juan Carlos Reyes, Stacy Thomas, Iraida Torres-Irazi, and Melanie Williams. All right, are you here? Just, wave a little bit. All right. I want to make sure I say hello to people up there as well, and I'm about to close. All right, thank you. I just want to add in closing that as we go through these changing times ahead, I want to remind all of us that at TC, it's important that we make a conscious effort to stay in community and fellowship with each other across all of our different boundaries. And that's what makes it a great place to come to each day. So I'd like to invite you to attend the reception that's following in the Everett Lounge. We look forward to seeing you there, and we can share a glass of wine. And for those in our community who don't indulge, there are other refreshments. And we welcome you there, and we'll see you. And thank you very much.